Hi, so we're looking at using the mat as a holding position and releasing the dog to play. We were losing that a little bit today. So I've changed the context. I've got a bed as a mat instead of the crate. I could use the crate, doesn't matter. And then I'm going to release him to run down the corridor to get the ball. And then when he comes back and spits it out, I'll pay him. And then I'll cue him back onto the mat or the crate. Good boy. All right, ready? Free. Good. Come here. Good boys. Thank you. Okay. Mat. Good boy. Ready. Ready. Free. Come. Good boy. Good. Good, good, good. Mat. Good boy. Now, from that, two things came. One was that when I said free, he didn't move. So having a ball in my hand didn't quite get that free when I was potentially going to release him to do something. So I think the movement of the ball released him. And also, I don't know if you can see from that angle, but when he lay down, his feet were off the side of the bed. So I'll just get you to see from this angle. Breathe, Matt. Can you just see they're creeping off the side there? So again, using that crate and that soft crate allowed those boundaries. So for me here, if I paid that, which I did earlier, you can see how I'm reinforcing that creepage towards me, when really, and then you'll sort of start getting elbows, and then eventually they'll have their bum on it, and the rest of it will be on the mat. So be quite specific about that. How would I correct that or help them understand? Well, the most important thing is when I give him the treat, I give it right on the back. So he'll stop creeping forward when he understands that I'm always going to give it at the back. And that's very similar to what you've been doing on your crate, delivering at the back of the crate. Okay. So the point of this video was to show you that we do need to get the dogs to realise that being sent to their location, wherever it is, long-term, short-term, crate, raised bed, or just a bed, that very often they'll be released to play, they'll be released to food, and so, you know, it's not just one thing, and they don't have to. If you've got a dog that is really focused on food and worried about the food, then you can potentially switch it into play and take it down. So you can see, I think most of the time we've been chatting, he's been looking at me, and I just missed him, I think, switching off and just putting his chin down. So again, if I was really trying to have a look at relaxation, which is duration, a little bit later in your chapters, that's the type of behaviour that I'd be looking at. See, I just missed that one. See, his head was down and he's come up again going, does she want me to relax? Does she not want me to relax? And that's quite interesting. And that's the joy of videoing, that you can see these things. All right. Okay. So homework this week is building up to getting some distraction in your home and also thinking about moving locations.